Yes. So that was episode number 7. Episode number 8. Oh my gosh, this was a special one for me. Raven Magwood Goodson. She is a phenomenal young lady.
Phenomenal. Black excellence to the T.
Finest, honey. And I think I shared with you all that her mother used to teach my son in middle school. So she was like maybe a year or 2 older than my son.
Wow.
But she is a Junior Olympics. I guess you could say competitor. She was in the Junior Olympics. She's also an author. She's a motivational speaker. She's an actress. And most recently, Finding Tony is her movie. And she directed that movie. Out of the upstate of South Carolina is where she's from.
Yeah.
She's pretty phenomenal to say the least.
And she talked about the ups and downs, the support of her family, how this process works. She really gave a lot of insight on the belief system.
Yes.
You just have to start. She didn't go to school for film.
No.
She had a passion. She had a dream. She knew that there was a storyline. There was something she wanted to do, and she pursued it.
Yes, she did.
And she's young. She's in her 30s, right?
I think if she's not 30, she's 31 at the most.
At the most. So it really just goes to say that if you believe in what you want to do, if you believe in something, and if you have the support system, whether it's large or small, all you have to do is do it. And put yourself in the rooms and the right positions and places to be able to make those connections. So check this out. Check and see what Raven had to say. That you wrote the script when you were 15.
Yes.
Fast forward, you are now 31. So that's like 15, 16 years later. And I see that there's a process, obviously. And when you're in this industry, I'm in the industry, but from another aspect, not from film. But I respect the process and respect time of what you have to do. Did things change? Of course, I'm sure you rewrote it. It changed. What has that process been like for you?
Yes, a lot of rewriting because, of course, I'm growing as a person.
Yes.
I'm not the same person I was when I was 15. So just things that I've gone through, just becoming an adult, now becoming a parent, you see things in such a different light, you know, now being married. So it's, the story grew just because I grew. And then you got to think, you're writing something on paper, but then your actors have to bring it to life. Like so many different things come along when you're on set and so many different creative ideas. Yeah. And so the story just changes as time goes on, just innately because of that. And then, you know, you have things that enhance ideas. You have your actors come to you, can I try something this way? And then it ends up making the script and making the story even better. You know, I love one of my favorite scenes in the film. You just have to watch it. But we were able to, when you talk about even like the quality of the film, you know, we have Al Green, like one of his songs in the film. So we really have, you know, the production value of like a $20 million project. You know, it didn't cost us anywhere near that. But that was something that was just happened on set organically. We were going to do the scene one way. And my husband just kind of like, you know, touched me like, you know, no, like instead of doing that, you know
what I love about Raven is that she brought to our attention and everyone else that watches that, hey, you may not always have the perfect starting point, but you just got to start to get started. You got to start somewhere. And it may not be A1, it may not be perfection in the beginning, but you got to start in order to get the ball rolling and get the process rolling. And I remember back in the day, I used to hear people say, you know, it may have been my smile, it may have been my good looks that got me in the room, but it was my intellect that kept me in the room. So I say that to say, you know, keep those doors of opportunity open and always be prepared for opportunity. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity than to let one pass you by.
Exactly. If you stay ready, you never have to get ready. And like my sister Kelly said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great. So just start it.
Yes. And you know, that's funny because as we wrap up and ease into episode number 9, that was something you told me before we even started this podcast. I was like, no, we need X, we need Y, we need Z, we need a script, we need a format, we need this. And she was like, girl,
let's just do it. Like, let's do it. If we mess up, it's unfiltered. That's what we named it, Unfiltered.
That's right.
But there's so much that I feel insight, so much information that we can give. And for us, this was like our love letter really to the public, to women, to men, just to be able to sit down and have the dialogue and the conversations that you need to have in order to find out the information that you need to have, which number 9 episode, gave y'all some great information.
Yes.
We had the beautiful
Dina Colon. Yes, Miss Puerto Rico has
you gotta say it with an accent. Dina Colon. Dina Colon.
She's a serial entrepreneur. She's not only an advocate for the community. She has like group homes, and but she's in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
And she's actually talking to us in episode 9 about hair restoration, scar removal, and just getting that extra boost of confidence.
Y'all know that I'm big on confidence.
Yes.
Y'all know the BSG organization, Building Success for Generations, is all about confidence. And she is doing that with her business. And I love it because, of course, I come from the cosmetology world and all of that. I was more hair and all of and that piece of it. But the fact that she can, if you've gone through a mastectomy. I said vasectomy on the episode. But if you go through a mastectomy, she can help rebuild your nipple. If you do have the alopecia, she can bring that hairline in. I meant to ask her about LeBron James. I wonder if LeBron James...
He got plugs.
Yeah.
He got hair transplants.
Yeah, because he goes from bald back to field. I think he needs to go see Dina.
I think
you
so
need
too.
to go see my girl Dina to get it right. Right. You need to see it.
But the unique thing is it's an art. It's an art to build confidence. And what better way to use your talents than to help somebody else feel better about themselves?
Yeah. So get a little sneak peek of what Dina had to say.
So many people suffer from alopecia, hair thinning, stress. It can be hereditary. It can just be a point of where it's just, you could be stressful. You can go through a time and your hair start falling out.
Or medications or anything.
Anything that you...
Old age.
Anything can affect that. But it doesn't, it's never it's too late.
That part.
So when you think that it's something that's not fixable, it is fixable.
It is.
We just don't have everybody around, like, and it's all over the the United States, but you kind of, it's a very sensitive subject, and it's okay, but it's a point that you can't address.
Right. I absolutely love it. Those were 9 episodes, and this is the 10th, the recap of season 1.
Right.
Now the question is, will we be back for season 2? Well, of course, we're always looking for sponsorships. So if you want to sponsor an episode or possibly the entire second season of Unfiltered Conversations,
we're open for that.
We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we got the packages right and ready for you. All you have to do is email Unfiltered Conversations 1, the number 1. Unfiltered Conversations number 1. Email us if you're interested in either being on the show, being a sponsor for the show. We'd love to be able to have you in any capacity. Product placement. You've seen us making drinks. If you have we know there's several wines that are owned by people. There's several alcohols, whether it's vodka, tequila. We love to showcase your product here on the show.
Absolutely.
And have you on the show to talk about your product or your business. So. Your
product, your business, or your service. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I didn't know until 2 years ago that LeBron James had his own tequila out. And it's called Lobos. And it's really good, by the way. I love it. You know, but like, these are the sponsorships that we're looking for. There's people out there.
Snoop Dogg has the 9 crimes, 19 crimes, and that one
Cali
is good.
Red is the truth.
That one is good.
Yes.
So Snoop, we're looking for you.
Yes.
You need to be a part or a sponsor for the Unfiltered Conversations.
That's right. So whether or not you're a staffing agency, you could have a medical spa. You could be a hairstylist who helps women. I actually know a young lady who does, she works with alopecia patients, and she can take like the smallest strand of hair and, do like micro infusions on it,
Wow.
So, I mean, whoever you are, whatever you do, we would love to spotlight you here on Unfiltered Conversations. Season 2 is up to you. So holla at your peoples. Yolanda.
Baby, it's around.
10 episodes down. Yes.
This is the true epitome of collaboration.
Congratulations.
Yes. You see our audience. You hear our audience in the background. This is real. Yes. This is real collaboration over competition. We encourage you to do this.
Yes.
We encourage you to put the information out to our community, and we encourage you to support, follow, and subscribe to our show.
And can I just say this before we sign off? Nothing happens overnight.
It doesn't.
You need to put in the work. the blood, the sweat, the tears. You need to fall on your face and get back up and try again. Because we had a lot of behind the scenes moments that you have no idea about. But
we might show you one day. We might show you one day.
The bloopers, right? But can we give a special shout out to our production team?
Come on now. G. Black excellence.
Yes.
Nothing without production.
That's right.
Nothing without production.
Nothing without production. Thank you for your time,
your patience,
effort, your patience,
your
excellence.
Yes. Dealing with us.
Oh my gosh. And we know that we're
handful.
What do they call us? A-type personalities?
Yes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Whatever that means. But we appreciate you, Marcus, aka G-Man.
Yes.
BKA. Our man,
Mac Cook,
he made it happen. Our protection team,
yes.
one man team. Y'all make sure you hit him up. His info is right here.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon, hopefully for season 2.
Absolutely.